We're going live to Venezuela. The Vice President, Delcy Rodriguez, is offering a statement at a youth congress. Let's see.
And that Bolivar kid is a giant, defending Venezuela and defending dignity of the big homeland, being anti-colonialist and anti-imperialist as ever before. So that you, students from schools, from universities, today we're living in a country that is in a permanent process, transforming process. But that permanent process of transformation, it is due to that the organized people has the political power. They exploded from the shell. Who's going to take away the power to the communities organized, to the communal councils, students? Imagine that someone comes from another country to say, I am the president of your federation. He doesn't come out alive from here. That do not exist. Do not exist. Because the consciousness is the determination of the capacity that you have as a whole, organized, compact, united. Look, you have to see that in other countries, when it's happening to us and when we are in the world, there are 280 million people, young people, without studying, without work, without occupation, without any option for their lives. And then you add another ingredient, the algorithm of the social web, how they are designed to despair, to violence, to death, and to create the digital solitude, where young people could be every day feeling alone. And a study determined that 24% of young youth between 15 and 19 years that spend more than 4 hours in the webs, they have high blood pressure. Because the algorithms are done to humanity, despair, to humanity that do not fight. That is why in Venezuela is out of the labs. Venezuela is out of the labs of the intelligence services. They do not understand. Are on the reds, on the webs, are on the bottom in the webs, but you are very clear. What's your role in this, in the history? What's the fight that, as we were convoked by Chavez, unity and victory? Why? To defend Venezuela. And as Luis was saying, you are ready. Of course that you are ready. It is a youth with hope that have to not be enclosed in a toilet just to cry when you say it is the same thing. It is the same thing. No. In here, nothing is the same every day. We always say that. If someone wants to have fun, come to Venezuela. Every day there is something new. And it has to be with this process, transforming process, where the power people are going forward and consulting to the youth people, their projects. We are not that young. We count on you. You voted. Me, I voted. I know who I voted for. I voted for the ecological park. Everybody voted. But when does that exist before? And next Sunday, we have another elections for the projects on the national popular consultation. It's the people the one who decides what to do, how to do it. So that something is happening in Venezuela. What is happening is that the power, the people power, every day are more powerful. There are not political allies here. What is in here is an organized people to defend Venezuela. So, dear brothers and sisters, happy opening of this Congress. Have the concept, have the solution, and bring your proposal so that the President Maduro, a young guy like you, keep on going forward, together with you and never at your back. A big hug, dear students. While you were listening to the words of this Vice President, Delcy Rodriguez, where there are many very students as guests, and she was also talking about the importance of the role of the youth people in defending the sovereignty and defending our rights also, and the participation that they have in the policy done in this country by the president. So,
Oh, we were listening to the statements of the Executive Vice President Delcy Rodriguez in the opening speech, in the installation of a youth congress here in Caracas, in Venezuela. But the president was highlighting the work of the youth in the defense of the sovereignty of the nation and in the work together alongside with the rest of the population of Venezuela to continue achieving the new conquest of the Bolivarian Revolution. We'll have more in upcoming news briefs.